I'm Shruti N and I will show you what it is like to live in the US as an international undergrad student. I've been in the US studying CS at Texas Tech University, and in this series I will tell you everything you need to know before coming to the US as an international student. Hello everybody, welcome to this episode. In today's episode, we are going to discuss all the tips and things you need to consider when you're packing for studying abroad. So the first thing we'll talk about is clothes. So I'll give you a list which does not have to be completely same for you. You can of course change it, but this is just like a starting point for you guys. So before making your list, make sure if you have a washer and dryer at your place, how much time you'll be having and how often are you willing to do laundry. For example, I used to do my laundry somewhere between 7 to 15 days. So I needed to have clothes accordingly. So the general rule of thumb is to have these clothes and in these numbers. Second part is accessories. Again, this list is just for you to get started. You can of course make the changes that you feel you should make in your own list. So the first thing we're going to start with is one laptop bag. And you could have another bag like a sling bag or a fanny pack to carry all your important documents when you're traveling. Another important thing is to have a cash/key/card holder because it is extremely convenient and you would need cards all the time when you're in the United States, so make sure you have something like this. Now this is more towards your clothes. Is one ethnic footwear, one party footwear, one shoes to walk around campus. Make sure these shoes are extremely comfortable because campuses sometimes are extremely huge and you would get around 10 to 15,000 steps per day. So make sure your walking shoes are extremely comfortable. One simple sandal to wear in the dorm, one shower sandal. Now if you're living in dorms, make sure that you have shower sandals because you might have communal bathrooms and you don't want to get your naked bare feet on the ground where everybody has been using that same bathroom. So make sure you have a shower sandal too. A shower caddy, one umbrella, sunglasses because it is extremely expensive in the US, so get the number of pairs that you prefer. 2 pairs of eyewear. Now eye care in the United States is extremely expensive again, so make sure you get at least 2 pairs of your eyeglasses, so just in case if one breaks, you have another to replace it. Other could be minimum jewelry as per your needs and makeup. And again, minimal makeup because you will find a lot of good quality makeup in various US drugstores, so just get the minimal amount and buy really good quality in the United States. Now in electronics, just get your adapter and charger because everything else here is extremely cheap. So make sure you if you're going to buy a new laptop, make sure you buy it in the United States because I got this laptop in the States and it was half the price considering the price in India. So I got this for $1,000, whereas here in India it was around $2,000. So make sure if you're going to buy a new laptop, just buy it in the States. Don't bring anything from your home country. In electronics would be your charger and adapter. Don't forget your adapter. Now this is basic. What stationery to carry? So the basic stationery that you need to carry is pen, pencil, eraser, sharpener, scale, stapler, and pin, sellotape, glue. Other important things that you could carry is 2 notebooks, 2 file, 1 folder to keep all of your important documents and notes in one place. You don't need to buy too many notebooks because again you'll find some good notebooks in Walmart. Now the important documents that you need to carry is your high school mark sheet and certificate. That is your 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th actual mark sheet and certificate, and carry at least 2 to 3 copies of each. Transcript from your school and college and 3 copies of each. Now one thing to remember is that by the time you travel to the States, you might not have your 12th transcript just yet, and that's fine. Your parents can courier it to you whenever you get the actual mark sheet. So with this thing, there's one more tip to keep in mind is always have some copies back home. So while you're carrying the actual documents with you, have some copies here. Have your school ID here so that when you have to take any documents from the school, your parents can easily take your copies and school card and get access to the school and get the necessary documents. So always have some copies handy in your hometown. Other documents could be vaccine certificate, again 3 copies of each. Other documents could be I-20, passport and visa, and it's 4 copies each. Now the next one is important because this service is extremely expensive in the United States, is passport size photos. Always have 50 passport size photos with a white background with you at all times. If you're carrying medically prescribed medicines, make sure you have a doctor's prescription and keep one of the copies with you at all times when you're traveling. And by with you, I mean like easy access, like a passport access. So just in case they ask you, you have it with you right there and there. So next thing is about food. Make sure that you check if you have a kitchen, as I mentioned. If you do have a kitchen, carry utensils which are electric stove compatible and microwave friendly. The reason why I'm asking you to bring electrical stove compatible is because most of the time there's no gas in student living dorms or student living houses. Everything is electrical. So if you're carrying a rice cooker, a saucepan, a frying pan, make sure they can be used on an electric stove. And have microwave friendly mugs. Carry 1 mug, 2 spoons, 1 fork, 2 bowls, 1 plate. Make sure all of it is microwave friendly because microwave is going to be your friend. And if you lived on dorm like me and you want to have some homemade food, make sure it is microwave friendly, like it is dried, you just need to put water in it, shove it in the microwave and voila, it's done. Carry that kind of food and make sure it is packed because otherwise it might just become a problem with the customs. Next point is about which medicines to pack. Again, talk to your doctor, get the correct prescription, get the correct medicines. This list is again for you to get started, nothing solid. The medicines that is recommended for you to carry would be eye drops, painkiller, diarrhea medicines, gas medicines, for fever, cold and cough, allergy medicines because you might get some problem with pollen and dust in these states. Painkiller spray, bandage, cotton antiseptic and antifungal cream, anti-acidity medicine. Please bring the medicines that you need with doctor's prescription. This is the last and final tip. This is from my experience. I was traveling through United when I was traveling for the first time to the States, and they allowed only 1 bag, but I was taking 2, so I had to pay extra $100 to carry the second bag. And after going to the States, I realized that I honestly did not need the second bag at that moment itself. What I could have done instead was carry that 1 bag, and whatever I had in the second bag, my parents could have just couriered it to me. So, because courier was less expensive compared to paying $100 for 1 bag. Thank you everybody for watching this first episode, and I hope you like this video. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel because there are going to be more episodes coming down this way, so stay tuned.